Yo, the time is currently 9:15 p.m. and I'm in the beautiful city of Nice, France. This city holds a lot of meaning to me because I came here a year and a half ago, and this is the city that really taught me how to become a man. The city is absolutely beautiful. It's 9:15 at night right now, and I'm walking along Le Promenade des Anglais, which is like a really long walkway. And this is where a lot of my best ideas come to me. Now, today specifically, I did something which completely changed the trajectory of my 2025, and I want to share it with you. I sat down today for the first time ever in my life and I calculated my net worth. I was reading this book called Secrets of a Millionaire Mind. It's this book that's in my pocket right now. And about page 135 or 40, it was mentioning how the rich people think and how poor people think. And one of the key differentiators is that rich people always think in terms of their net worth, while poor people think in terms of their income. So poor people will only think in terms of what it is that they're earning, but rich people will think about the whole pie, right? This is one of the key differentiators between rich people and poor people. Now, I sat down and I was like, okay, cool. Let me calculate what my net worth is. So I sat down, I listed out all my assets, about $16,000, and I listed out all of my liabilities. All right. Now, before I tell you what the number is, you've probably already read the title. However, after sitting down and calculating this, I was actually shocked. My net worth is negative $24,000. Now, this was like dropping a fucking bomb in a closet. Never heard that expression before, but yeah, this really hurt because I bust my ass. I worked my ass off, right? I built this company from 0 employees to 11 employees to 0 clients all the way to 12 plus clients. And the company generated over $100,000 in the first year. And as I was sitting there looking at this number, I was asking myself, where the hell did that money go? Where the hell did that money go? Right? Am I so poor at managing my money that I don't know where it went? Did $100,000+ completely just fly through the air? Right? And that's what I started to do. I started to think about exactly how it is that I'm managing my money. And this is one of the important things that the book was teaching me. One of the other key differentiators between rich people and poor people is that rich people manage their money well, poor people manage their money poorly. This is a simple truth. Like the sky is dark, there is the ocean right there, there's an airplane in the air. That is the truth, right? So I sat down, and the first thing that I started to do was look at how it is that I am managing my money. First and foremost, I looked at my business. My business payroll is about $10,000 a month, right? $10,000 a month. That's a lot of money. Where's that money going? How many teams do we have? Do we need these people? Are these people actually working? Are they just sucking up the payroll? So I sat down today with my right-hand man. I calculated exactly how we can cut out about $2,200 of payroll. $2,200 of payroll over the course of a year is over $26,000. That goes back into my pocket or back reinvested into the business. So that's perfect. So that's one of the first things that rich people do, is that they look at their money and they know how to manage it. The second thing is that they're looking for ways to increase their income. So I asked myself the question, how could I increase my income? So I started to learn high leverage skills. So I'm really diving in and learning YouTube ads. I'm taking my existing knowledge of meta ads and I'm deepening it even more. I'm learning how to build profitable webinar funnels and learning how to run YouTube ads and get my clients more clients so that they could be earning more money, right? So you increase your leverage, right? You increase your income by increasing your skill sets, all right? The third thing that rich people do is that they increase their savings, right? So how can you take a percentage of your money every single month after you've deducted all of your expenses so that you can increase your savings, right? So that's what I'm starting to do. 10% of every single thing that I take is gonna go directly into my savings, directly into the Yusuf fund. I am paying this for myself because I deserve it. I work my ass off and I deserve to get paid as well. So 10% of all my money moving forward goes directly into the savings. The other thing that rich people do, and this is the fourth thing, is that they increase their investments. As I was reading the book called The Richest Man in Babylon, it was a very, very insightful book, and I recommend that you read it. And it's all written in Old English, so it's very funny. But basically, it mentions something along the lines of, make thy gold thy slave. Make your money your slave, right? Make your money your slave. Make your money work for you, right? And it even goes on to say, right? Make thy gold's children thy slaves. Have thyself an army of slaves, all right? And that's what I want. I want to have my money work for me. I don't want to have slaves. I want to have my money work for me. I want to have my money slave for me, right? That's what I want, right? And as I was sitting down and thinking about everything that I was reading in this book that was really blowing my mind, I remembered one thing that this gentleman mentioned earlier in the book, right? He mentioned the money blueprint. Essentially, the way that we perceive money, our relationship with money. And as I sat there thinking about my relationship with money, how did it form, right? How did I think about money the way that I do now as a 24-year-old man? Well, it was influenced by my parents. It was influenced by my friends. It was influenced by my family, influenced by strangers, by society. And growing up, I was always taught what? That money is hard. Money does not come easy. You must slave for money. You must work your ass off for money. My father, I love him to death, and he may be watching this video. My father would work 80-hour weeks. And I swear to God, it would be very difficult to spend some time with my father, right? So seeing the way that my father did his working relationship affected the way that I worked to now as a man, as a grown-up, right? And the way that I viewed money, right? My parents, I love them, and I promise myself, and so help me God, right, that I will do my best to put them into retirement, right, and pay off their debts. My parents always held debt, right? Even as I was talking with my friends, right? We all could like gather around and like kind of like wallow in our pity and our sadness because we were broke, right? That we had student loans, that we had this, that we had that, right? So like I almost viewed debt. My money blueprint was, built on this concept that debt is almost like a key to enter the social circle. That you need to have debt in a sense to kind of like fit in, right? Looking back on it, man, that sounds fucking outrageous. Like, that sounds fucking terrible. Like, that is fucking social distancing, 6 feet away, stay away from me. I do not want that mentality at all. I refuse to ever think that way for myself. I declare myself as an individual who is free from debt. And I see myself having the mind of a millionaire, right? I have the mind of a millionaire. I declare that I am debt-free. I declare that I no longer want debt for myself. So sitting down with these realizations, right, I was genuinely frustrated, okay? And to add insult to injury, I asked my closest friends and my family to guess what my net worth was, right? Hey guys, what do you think my net worth is? One person said 100,000, one person said 50,000. My sister, I love my sister, she said 1 million, right? Yasmin, that's what my net worth is gonna be by the end of 2025. Believe it, like Naruto, right? But like, to add insult to injury, I took their numbers and I put them against my own, right? And people thought of me so highly, right? And here I was with negative $24,000 as my net worth. So, this right here is a challenge. It is a message, it is a call to the future, and a call forward for myself and for you as well. First and foremost, I challenge you to sit down with the uncomfortable realization of calculating what it is that your net worth is, right? Sit down, list every single one of your assets, your savings, your cash on hand, your gold, your jewelry, right? Your crypto, whatever you got, right? Your Pokemon cards, okay? Then list out what your liabilities are. Your credit card debt, your student loan debt, whatever it is that you have, your car debt, your mortgage, your rent, whatever the hell it is, you sit down and you list every single one of those things, okay? After you do that, find out what your net worth is. Okay, now sit down with yourself and come up with a plan as to how it is that you are going to clear that debt if it's in the negative. If it's in the positive, then pat yourself on the back from me to you, because you deserve that. Okay, because you've been working your ass off, and you deserve to be in the positive, because that is a reflection of your highest self. Okay, if that number is not exactly where you want it to be, then work harder and set aside a plan. Read about how it is that you can increase that number. But for people like me, right, that you're in the negative, then guys, we gotta lock the fuck in, because this is the last fucking year of our lives ever being fucking broke, okay? And we gotta fucking promise ourselves that. The second thing that I would do if I were you is I would look at what my money blueprint is. Look at your relationship with money, okay? For myself, one of the flaws in my money blueprint is that I always think that I have to have debt. This year, I cleared away $24,000 of debt in 3 months. And because I didn't change my money blueprint, that $24,000 of debt came right back. So it's very important that you look at the relationship that you have with money, okay? Analyze the conditionings that you've had from the past, right? when you went to the store and when you were younger, when you wanted something from the store and then your dad said, no, we don't have enough money, right? Maybe you're associating a reward with something bad. Maybe you're associating money with only something that rich people can have. Only certain one of your friends can have money. Only certain one of your friends can do this. Guys, you need to clear those thoughts so you can allow the abundance that was written for you by the creator of this universe to truly flow into your life. So this right here is a call forward to the future. In the first 3 months of 2025, no, the first 4 months of 2025, hopefully it's 3, right? We are going to clear $24,000 of debt. And then the 2 months that are following after that, we are going to clear $16,000 of credit card debt. Not $16,000, $15,993 of student loan debt. So for a grand total of $40,000 of debt, we are going to clear that within the first 6 months of 2025. And in the next 6 months after that, we're going to go for a $1 million net worth. And you guys are going to watch along to this journey. All right? So peace and love. It's cold out here. My hands are freezing. But I'm fired up, man. I'm fired up, dude. The past, you treat it with compassion. The future, you treat it with aggression. It's time to be aggressive. Let's get it.